What if the secret to happiness isn't a secret at all, but rather a science? Welcome to an exploration of the science behind one of life's most sought-after states, happiness. In the quest for happiness, humans have turned to philosophers, spiritual leaders, and self-help gurus. But in recent years, scientists have joined the pursuit, offering a different perspective on what makes us happy. One of the most comprehensive studies on happiness is the Harvard Study of Adult Development, a 75-year-long study into what makes us happy and healthy. The central finding? Good relationships keep us happier and healthier. It isn't about how many friends we have or whether we're in a committed relationship, but rather the quality of our close relationships that matter. Now imagine a world where money indeed does buy happiness. According to a series of studies published in the journal Nature Human Behavior, there is a correlation between income and happiness. But there's a catch. The correlation only holds true up to an income level of $75,000 a year. Beyond that, more money doesn't necessarily equate to more happiness. But what about the brain? Neuroscience reveals that the release of certain chemicals in our brain, such as dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, play a major role in our happiness. These feel-good chemicals trigger feelings of happiness, pleasure, and even love, reminding us that our happiness is also a biological process. And then there's the intriguing world of genetics. Studies suggest that our genes might determine how happy we are. Research from the University of Minnesota found that around 50% of our happiness level is determined by our genetics. This doesn't mean that our happiness is set in stone, but rather it highlights the interplay between our environment and our genes in our pursuit of happiness. Finally, let's not forget the role of positive psychology. This branch of psychology focuses on positive human functioning and aims to discover and promote the factors that allow individuals and communities to thrive. It shows that practicing gratitude, expressing kindness, and nurturing positive relationships can significantly increase our levels of happiness. To summarize, happiness is a complex construct influenced by various factors: good quality relationships, an income level that meets our basic needs, the release of certain chemicals in our brain, our genetic predisposition, and the practice of positive psychology techniques all play a crucial role in our happiness. While the science of happiness is still evolving, these findings offer valuable insights into the pursuit of happiness. They remind us that happiness is not just a state, but a process. It's not merely about what we have, but also about how we relate to others, how we perceive the world around us, and ultimately, how we perceive ourselves. So perhaps it's time to stop searching for the secret to happiness and start understanding it as a science. After all, the journey to happiness might be a science, but experiencing it, that's an art.